Well, thank you very much, Chancellor Hayes, and thank you to the board for all of your support that enables what I will discuss today to be possible. First of all, I want to say that I am honored to represent the great people who make up UAB and who serve daily on behalf of the citizens of Alabama and those around the world. This year has been a fabulous year for UAB. All parts of our mission are thriving. World-class education, research that discovers new knowledge to change the future, outstanding patient care for our citizens, service to our communities, and economic development. We also, as you can see around campus, are breaking ground with your approval on some key new facilities as part of our campus master plan. And we have worked more closely than ever with our business community, with the city and county, state representatives, and with the Birmingham Business Alliance to continue to build a strong technology-based economy for the Birmingham region. This past year, we had record high enrollment and the largest freshman class that we've ever had, with more academic achievement and more opportunities presented to those from every part of our state, including our inner city. Our attention through the efforts of our enrollment management and provosts have improved. We continue to place this as a top priority, and we want to make sure that our students are retained and graduate with a great education. 73% of our freshmen live on campus this year, and unfortunately, we were oversubscribed for residential facilities, and we're undergoing a housing study now to help guide us in the future. Our N2 UAB International Student Program is going well. We have over 200 plus international students in addition to those who are here already, representing over 80 countries from around the world. We believe that this brings added diversity to our very diverse campus. Joint admissions programs with our two-year colleges have thrived, and we've got a very strong reciprocal relationship with Jefferson State and Lawson State. Students are coming to UAB because of the great academic offerings that our faculty provide. In the last year, we have launched a BS in immunology, one of the few in the country and the only in the Southeast. You see the other degrees that we have launched. The BA in computer science is for those who are not mathematical whizzes but still want to be in information technology and computer science. We are developing additional, really innovative new majors: bioinformatics, digital forensics, genetics and genomics, and cancer biology, which will be the only one in the nation. Our students continue to excel and won more national and international scholarships and fellowships last year than ever. And our undergraduates continue to have access to our very top faculty and top scientists, and you can see that over 700 presented at our undergraduate research expos last year. Our graduate programs continue to be recognized nationally for excellence, with our Masters in Health Administration ranking #2 nationally now. Our faculty continue to excel and make all of us proud. You can see here the range of the disciplines represented in these national and international faculty awards. Dr. Linda Lucas, our provost, is retiring at the end of March after almost 4 decades of outstanding service to UAB. She served as UAB's first female Dean of Engineering. I would ask you to join me in recognizing her. After national searches that identified the very best talent, I'm pleased to introduce to you today our new Vice President for Research, Dr. Christopher Brown, who joins us from the University of North Carolina System. Chris, would you stand? And after our national search for a new Vice President for Development and Alumni Affairs, our own Thomas Brannon came out on top. Stan, let's be recognized. I'll give you some figures in a little bit that'll tell you how successful Tom has been as our interim Vice President. We now have national searches underway for a new provost and, as Dr. Vickers mentioned, a new director of our Comprehensive Cancer Center, which are both very important to our future. We've broken ground on 3 new facilities recently. Our Football Operations Center and Legacy Pavilion is about to top out soon and is well underway to be finished by next summer. Our School of Nursing building, the old building, has been taken down to its core, and a beautiful new 21st century building is being built on top that will have the best educational spaces for modern training of our outstanding nursing students. The Collat School of Business next door, which will also hold the Harvard Institute for Innovation Entrepreneurship. We broke ground in December, and we're planning with your approval as we move forward on our new College of Arts and Sciences building and a transformational new genomic medicine and data sciences research building. Our faculty continue to garner not only national but international recognition, and you can see here some of the numbers that our faculty were ranked in global universities. We moved up to 161, and right now among the top 1% of global universities in scholarship and research. Our research funding continues to grow under the leadership of Dr. Marquez, who has just retired, and Dr. Vickers, and all of our faculty and leaders. We now rank 18th among public universities in federal funding and 34th among all universities throughout the country. In NIH funding, we now rank 10 as a university, and you can see here the numeric growth, double-digit growth over the last 3 years in both UAB's total and in particular our School of Medicine. Dr. Vickers showed this slide in his presentation, but you can see as our investment and strategic plan are implemented that we are growing our number of principal investigators, our research dollars, and our ranking for the School of Medicine is 22 among all schools and number 7 now among public universities. We've had some exciting, important new grants. The renewal of this multi-institution grant for studying and reducing cancer disparities between us, Morehouse College of Medicine in Atlanta, and Tuskegee Institute garnered $16.6 million to help study these issues and improve care over the next 5 years. We've also had excellent success this year in National Science Foundation EPSCoR grants, 3 for neuroscience, 1 for nanotechnology, and in collaboration with colleagues at UA, Alabama now has more than any other state in the country. Dr. Donald Buxbaum was inducted into the National Academy of Inventors, which now our total is 6 fellows. This has been a great year for economic development. We're just getting warmed up. Innovation continues. It's been a hallmark of UAB, and our Harvard Institute has been led very effectively by Dr. Kathy Nugent, and we had a year this year of about $10 million in revenue, which is important to the institution and it's important to our region. We've had 5 new startup companies, 47 licenses, and 34 patents issued. We ranked among the top 100 universities in the world in number of patents last year. We just announced last week, after several years of work, a new partnership with Vices, Inc. of Seattle, Washington, to develop a next-generation football helmet to address the concussion crisis. Together, we will bring new helmets to the market that will protect our young people and our football and other athletes better than ever. Innovate Birmingham is an initiative of the Birmingham Business Alliance, UAB, City of Birmingham, Jefferson County, and our business community to create an innovation district in our urban center around Innovation Depot, which is now thriving more than ever. We have over 100 companies, and it's full, and others want to join it. We have a new Velocity Accelerator program where we invest $50,000 in 10 new companies a year in partnership with our colleagues and with our sister institutions. We have a new $6 million Department of Labor grant to train 1,000 young people in IT technology careers over the next 4 years. That will occur in the UAB Innovation Lab in Innovation Depot. So we're excited about these efforts, and we'll be coming forward with a strategic plan in late February. As you heard, our hospital continues to thrive. We have 1,150 beds almost, which makes us the 19th largest hospital in the nation. And as Dr. Fernani and Dr. Vickers share with me, our severity of illness is 5th among all academic medical centers. That is, we have the 5th sickest group of patients in our hospital that we take care of every day from every part of Alabama and our region and across the nation. U.S. News rankings continue to rise. 9 specialties in the top 50 among our adult specialists and 8 specialties in our children's hospital. This year we saw more patients than ever before, over 1.7 million patient visits, and we saved more lives than ever in our history. Our nurses continue to excel, and our Nursing Magnet Center designation 4 consecutive times. Only 12 hospitals in the world have done this. Today we want to recognize several of our outstanding healthcare providers and researchers today, because I know that you will be proud of them as we are, and that you will want to congratulate them. First, Cindy Schaefer, who's been a nurse for over 30 years and is the consummate example of a nurse leader. She's a Magnet champion, and she's been recognized by her peers for daily providing skilled and compassionate care and teaching others how to do so. Cindy, would you stand and be recognized? Dr. Hussein Abdul-Latif is a pediatric endocrinologist and has been cited for his great example as a compassionate physician and a world-class educator. He's been nominated over 28 times for Best Professor of the Year at UAB. He exemplifies the type of physician that we want to train our young people to emulate. Dr. Abdul-Latif, would you stand and be recognized? President Pro Tem Brooks asked, would you come forward and be here? Cindy? Hussein, come on up. Next, I want to recognize Dr. Ashita Tolwani, Professor of Nephrology, a kidney specialist, whose exemplary teaching skills have been recognized nationally and internationally. She's been described as an outstanding educator, who has made a tremendous impact on our students and trainees from around the country and around the world with her innovative and engaging educational programs. Dr. Tawani, would you come up and be recognized? Next, I want to recognize Dr. Jeremy Day, who's one of our outstanding young scientists studying the brain. And he studies how experiences alter the brain and how those changes drive future behavior. His work looks at the brain processes that underlie decision-making, reward-based memory, and drug addiction. And he's most deserving of this recommendation. Dr. Day, would you come forward? And next, I'd like to recognize Dr. Jamie Locke. Jamie is an associate professor of surgery and one of our outstanding young surgeon scientists. She's a transplant surgeon, and she's been director of our incompatible kidney transplant program. And our world record UAB living donor kidney chain that we've evolved over the last 2 years or so is under her direction, and she's done a great job leading that. Jamie, would you come and be recognized? Jamie, how many kidney transplants have we done in that chain now? 69. Every one of those was life-saving, and they came from a living donor, and it's a very complex matching process, and sometimes they have 2 or 3 or 4 operations going on at the same time. Is that right? So we're proud of each and every one of them. I know the board will join me one more time in recognizing them. Thank you. These are just a few of the faces that represent our great people. Well, we continue to promote the arts throughout our campus and throughout the community and have a strong focus on educating our young people and giving them the opportunity to learn talents that they have and express them, sometimes for the first time. Our Alice Stevens Center this year served over 135,000 people, and you see how many art play served most children, 19,000, and our arts in medicine tripled its reach this year and reached over 15,000 children and adults in our hospitals, among the very sickest that we have. ASC also celebrated the 20th anniversary with some great new upgrades. Abel Zingel Institute for Visual Arts this year served over 6,000 community guests and had over 50 events. So we continue to be proud of them and appreciate your support in helping us make those possible. As I mentioned, we have some exciting numbers to share on our campaign for UAB. We've passed the $770 million mark, on track to reach our goal of $1 billion. And this past year, we raised over $113 million. Third year in a row that we've raised $100,000. And Tom Brannon and his team in our development offices have been responsible for helping lead that effort. We told them that unfortunately success begets higher expectations. So we continue to raise the bar, and we continue to try to grow our endowment around scholarships, professorships, endowed chairs to recognize our family. In closing, our strategic planning process is driving our success. It's engaging our faculty, our students, our staff, our community, our alumni, and many of you to help us make sure we're establishing the top priorities for our mission and that we're serving the people of Alabama each and every day as effectively as possible. And through our outreach affecting people across the world. The exciting thing is that 2017 is going to be even better. We're off to a great start, and on behalf of all of our faculty, staff, students, alumni, I want to express our deepest appreciation to the board for your continued and strong support. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Watts. Clearly great things happening on campus, and we certainly appreciate your leadership. Next, it's the UAB faculty rep, Dr. John